I want to start off first off, I want to start off by thanking God, because without God, all this wouldn't be possible. Of course, I want to thank HBO. We have a relationship that goes far back, and I'm loyal to the company that I'm with. I've been with HBO from the beginning, and I look to end my career with HBO. Leonard Ellaby has done a hell of a job. Great guy. Leonard Ellaby is a great guy. Al Heyman, you know, I appreciate you, Sam Watson, and you know, all the sponsors that's involved with the fight. You know, I just want to give the fans what they want to see, excitement. I want to thank Victor Ortiz for stepping up to the plate and taking the test. I want to say congratulations to Victor Ortiz. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy to bounce back from a crucial loss that happened in the beginning of his career. He bounced back like a true champion. I take my hat off to him. And it's not about the money, because we know I'm going to make a ton of money. He's going to make some good money. I mean, this is where it starts, you know, I earned the right to make the money that I make. I earned the right. But it starts here. Somebody got to give him the opportunity and a chance to take the throne. So why not it be me? You know, Victor stepped into the plate and said, you know, let's make the fight happen under any terms. If it's urine and blood test, he said, let's make it happen. So I said, let's make it happen. And my whole team, you know, from my assistant, you know, Tanya Fredericks, to one of my closest friends, James McNair. I mean, my team has a strong bond. I really want to take my hat off to my team. My team has done an amazing job. I want to tell you guys thank you. I really want to give thanks to Fight Hype for letting me, you know, for letting me give my story and putting it out there like I give it to him. You know, Floyd. I want to let the fans know this, and everybody's watching live. Floyd Mayweather don't duck or dodge anyone. And it's for the fans. I mean, for the Pacquiao fans too. I mean, do I want the Pacquiao fight? Absolutely. If that's what the fans want, that's what I want to give the fans. But it takes one step at a time. I can't overlook Victor Ortiz. I can't overlook him. He's tough, and he's earned the right. And out of 29 fights, he got 22 knockouts. I don't want to hear about if he lost before. As of right now, he's world champion. And the ultimate goal is for me to go in there and face the world champion and do what I do best. You know, to the media, you know, everybody's entitled to write whatever they want to write. But I just want to let you guys know that, you know, my children are a lot older now, so they're able to go on the computer and read the stories that, you know, that you guys write. Now, you turn the tables, and if I was a writer, do you want me to write bad and negative things about you just because I won't give you, just because I may not want to give you guys a story? So let me write my own story and make up stories. It's not right, you know. Once again, just like the Pacquiao situation, because I must touch on it because I know everybody want to know about the situation. No, I'm just saying it's not just Pacquiao. It's just like in sports, period. And if you go look at sports in the Olympics, they're cheating. Everybody's cheating, and I never once said Manny Pacquiao was cheating. Only thing I said is this: me and any other opponent that I face must take the test. It's not just cheating in the sport of boxing, but it's cheating just in sports, period. All I ask, if I'm with HBO, which is one of the best companies in the world, you guys can make that fight. Y'all could have been made the fight happen. All you guys had to do is step up and say, you know what? Both of you guys take the test and let's make it happen. That's all. But we're not really worried about that. We're not worried about that. Our main focus is Victor Ortiz. I want to go to camp. you know, and dedicate myself, push myself to the limit. I want to give you guys excitement. I want you guys to tune into 24/7. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. 24/7 is going to be amazing. But you know, it's people that's behind the scenes that really don't get their just due. They really don't get their just due. And I want to thank the media for, you know, for 15, 16 years. If you wrote a bad story about me, if you wrote a bad story about me or you wrote a good story about me, I was relevant. To be relevant for 15 or 16 years in sport is truly amazing. Thank you. I also want to say that I deserve to be where I'm at, because right now, if you could tell me any other athlete, not just me, and it's not bragging or boasting, just tell me any other athlete right now in the sport that done it 15 years straight without a loss. I'm just asking. And anything can happen in the sport of boxing. And the thing is this: why I say take the test is because it is. I don't. If you beat me, I want you to earn it. If you beat me, I want you to earn it. I don't want them to be tainted and say, oh, well, he won because of this, he won because of that. We don't have to go through that. Just take the test. So when I give you a story, and you don't want to write about me, don't write about me at all. You don't have to. You know, but once again, y'all have children, y'all have a family, y'all want to be respected. Just respect me and respect my family. I go out, I wake up in the morning, I put my pants on, I put my shirt and my shoes on like everybody else. Only thing I'm asking for is respect. That's all I ask for. I never discredit Manny Pacquiao. I never discredit him, okay? I mean, you know, it's like he was in the sport before me. And I just say sometimes it's just odd for a guy to be, you know, for me to be, you know, when I came into the sport in '96, they said, you know what? This kid is going to be a superstar. He's going to be a mega superstar. You never see a guy just in the middle of his career all of a sudden just become a star. I'm not taking nothing away from him. You know, no different from when I was with Bob Arum. I was the greatest thing to ever live. All of a sudden, I learned the sport of boxing. I want to move on my own, get my own company, so I won't have a middleman. Then it's like, oh, he's ducking all these fights. But all the fights that they say I'm ducking just happen to be Bob Arum fighters. You know, sometimes they seem to forget, you know, about Bob Arum doing bribery. And you gotta, I mean, I just want everybody to just open their minds, you know, when they say that Floyd Mayweather is facing a case. Well, you know, when OJ had a case, y'all seen different pictures. When Chris Brown and Rihanna had a problem, y'all seen different pictures. You guys have you guys have yet to see any pictures. And so only thing I want to do is bring you guys excitement. It's not about the champion, it's not about the belts, it's not about the money, it's about the fans. It's about the fans. You know, I've been away from the sport for a while because I wanted to choose the right opponent, but also I wanted to grow closer to my family, to my mother, to my children, because being in the sport of boxing and being an entertainer, you're constantly traveling. So after a huge fight, the first thing I do is say, let me go on vacation. Go on vacation. My ultimate goal is to, you know, for my son and my daughter to never work again. And you know, I got to give thanks to Leonard and my team at HBO for putting me in a position so my family would never have to work again. So I want to thank them. MGM Gray has been truly amazing. And Golden Boy, I got to take my hat off to you guys. You guys have done a hell of a job, not just with Victor Ortiz, but with all your fighters and your staff. It's truly amazing, truly amazing. So, you know, September 17th, it's about excitement. You know, tune into pay-per-view. Everybody that's viewing it right now from all the countries, I take my hat off to you guys and say thank you for all the support over the years. This is not my last fight. I want to stay active in the sport of boxing. Hopefully, you know, hopefully I can give you guys 10 more fights. I may not be able to, because, you know, of course I'm close to the 40 now, I'm to 21, so I look forward to going out there. And I don't look forward to, it's not going to be, I'm letting you guys know this right now, I'm not going to be moving. No different from the Shane Mosley fight. I'm going to bring depression, so hopefully we can meet in the middle of the square circle. And everybody that turned out and came here today, I just want to tell everybody thank you so much. I appreciate the support. To all my Twitter fans, to everybody that's on Twitter, everybody that's on Ustream, just tune in to FloydMayweather.com. Try to read the positive stories because we got so much negative things going on in the world today. And I sit right here and tell you guys right now, if it's something that I did, I'll tell you guys, okay, I did this. You know, as far as, you know, because I know everybody want to know. It was arguments with the security. You know, you know, of course, I don't want to say I'm young, but young, black, and rich, you go through things in life. You know, you got certain obstacles in life that we go through. But I'm one of the strong individuals, and I can survive through anything. I can survive through anything. I have a team that's behind me that's truly amazing. And to come into the sport of boxing and to make hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, it's a blessing. But I got to take my hat off. I didn't do it by myself. The fans, y'all done that. The media, y'all done that. Y'all kept me relevant. Even being away from the sport for 16 months, you guys kept me relevant. Richard Schaefer, you done a hell of a job. You done a hell of a job with Golden Boy Promotion. Oscar De La Hoya, keep your head up. I wish you nothing but the best. Janelle Hernandez, may you rest in peace. He gave me my first opportunity. And like I said before, without the fans, I love you guys so much. I really do. And for the fans, and even for Victor Ortiz, I want you guys to tune in. You know, tune in. Victor Ortiz is a hell of a guy, like you said before. 34 fights, 33 or 34 fights. Every time he hits somebody, he touched the canvas. So I must know that make me work that much harder because that's something that I didn't know. So, you know, I'm always trying to push myself. To the limit. You know, one thing I do when I wake up in the morning, before I judge anyone, I must take care of my situation first. You know, of course, like I said before, Money Mayweather, you know, out with the old and with the new. It used to be Pretty Boy Floyd, but you can't be 30 years old, over 30 years old, calling yourself Pretty Boy Floyd. So, I mean, if you really just do your homework on my career, if you guys didn't know, you know, when I fought Oscar De La Hoya, I fought Oscar De La Hoya at a weight that he wanted to fight at. And no disrespect to Oscar or Golden Boy, because that's a company that I love to do business with. I wish that Don King and Bob Aaron could do business like Golden Boy and Mayweather Promotions, because at the end of the day, it's about, like I said, at the end of the day, it's about the two fighters and it's about the fans. It's about the fans. Ortiz, I want to take my hat out to you and say congratulations for bouncing back from that loss. You came back. You're a tough fighter. September 17th, I know you're gonna be there. You're gonna bring your best, and you know, me and my team gonna do the same thing. And I want to tell you, the trainer, you done a hell of a job with the fighter. Keep up the good work. Richard Schaefer, you're doing a hell of a job with your company. HBO, of course, I'm loyal to you guys. You know, we go through ups and downs, and I apologize that I wasn't here yesterday. You know, I was with my, you know, taking care of some stuff back at home, of course. You know, I have a family, I have children. You know, we go through things, but I'm here today. I'm sorry for being late. Please forgive me, but I had to get my, you know, my 3 children dressed. You know, that's being a father, being a parent. You know, Chantel Jackson, I gotta wish my better half, you know, nothing but love. She's been behind me, you know, through it all, and not just, you know, behind every great champion, you know, every great man. There's not just one great woman. There's great women, and I'm not saying that. I'm far as your mother, your sisters, your assistants, you know, everybody that's behind the company. I just want to thank everybody, thank all the sponsors, thank my security, thank my staff, thank the fans, and thank the media for keeping me relevant. I'll see you guys September 17th.